What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Q Morgan in the building. This is Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly cigars as well as those premium sticks that appears on everybody's wish list. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the like button. Automatically enter yourself into the monthly swag bag drawing. Each month, I pick out a couple of sticks. I print up a couple of shirts. I send them directly to your house. I'm excited to blow another boutique brand with you. This is Steve Saka, one of the most iconic names in cigars. He's gone on to create his own boutique brand. This is Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Let's get into it. I want to welcome all my smoking friends to Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly sticks, as well as introduce our new smoker friends to this cigar lifestyle. Right off the introduction, at first light, we're getting a pepper tinge on the Retrohale. It's not very punchy, but definitely evident that you are smoking something peppery. I'm also picking up some type of coffee. This is definitely a hearty smoke. And of course, look at the return on the draw. This is Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. This is the Sin Compromiso selection number 5. There are several different selections in the Sin Compromiso lineup. And of course, each selection number has a different flavor profile or a size standard. This is a 652 box press. Definitely, I'm fond of those. Right off the introduction into the first third, we're getting a little peppercorn on the Retrohale. And of course, my burn is running away from me. We got a lot of uneven burn on that box press, which means we're gonna have to do some touch up. Of course, this is a boutique blend, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, Sin Compromiso, which translates to without compromise. This is the brainchild of Steve Saka. And for those that are in the cigar world, you've heard the name before. Steve Saka is one of the most iconic names in cigars. He basically left a CEO position with Drew Estate to form his own boutique brand back in 2015. Now, if you're not familiar with his work, you've smoked an acid from Drew Estate, or you've smoked a Liga Privada from Drew Estate. Those are definitely two of his cultivation ideas. And he's taken that same experience and brought it over to his own boutique at Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Now, of course, we don't know what this is all about, but we're enjoying the peppercorn, a little bit of leather tone on your Retrohale, and I'm not quite too happy with the uneven burn, but we're gonna let it catch up, see what happens. We're gonna go through this whole stick with you, see what it's all about. This is Blowing the Budget. The Sin Compromiso Selección number 5 is a soft box press Parillo that displays a dark brown wrapper with a fine oily sheen, marbling, and a few veins. As impressive as this specimen is, it truly has a luxurious presentation. Containing an Ecuadorian Habano binder Nicaraguan long filler, all wrapped in a Mexican San Andreas Negro wrapper. This is a definite budget breaker at $18. Well, y'all, we are getting into the first third, deep into it. I've already had to do some retouching because the burn got away from me, and you can still see it's still running away, getting a little uneven again. In this first third, we are introduced to some peppercorn, a little bit of like chocolate, almost like a Swiss Miss cocoa type flavor. There is some woody texture. I'm picking up now. I'm getting like a mineral taste. When you were a kid, you may have put pennies in your mouth. That mineral taste. I try to associate things that I smell with what it may taste like, or something I taste. I try to imagine what it may smell like. Grandma's pound cake on Sunday, you know, the one grandma always make for first Sunday service with the lemon drizzle on top. Yeah, when she making that one, definitely, you can almost taste it. Someone peeling an orange in your general vicinity. If that's appealing or attractive to you, your mouth may salivate. And of course, this Sin Compromiso is a medium to full classification. But right now into this first third, I'm really just getting medium. All the flavors are pronounced. They are easily identifiable, but it's not getting any stronger yet. You may hear buzzwords being thrown around in various cigar circles. Words like natural, artisanal, or boutique definitely classifies a certain sector of the cigar business and the cigar lifestyle. You have those that will only smoke Cubans. You have those that will only smoke factory blends. And then you have those that have a more refined or more mature palate that seeks out distinctive flavor profiles and combinations. This Dunbarton Sin Compromiso is definitely one of those complex flavor combinations. Like I said on the start, we got peppercorn on the Retrohale. There's a little dried leather taste that you get as we get into the halfway point. Not there yet, but we are approaching nonetheless. And as you can see, the ash is holding, it's holding. I wouldn't say it's holding firm, but yeah, we got a little cookie going on there if you can look at it. Well, y'all, we've lost the ash getting into the halfway point. This is the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Sin Compromiso. This is selection number 5, which yields a unique flavor profile as you're getting into some peppercorn, a little wood flavor, dried leather, and I'm picking up some mineral textures. Mineral can be identified by simply, I guess the best way I can identify a mineral would be putting a penny in your mouth. When you were a kid, if you can remember what that tastes like, or maybe putting your tongue on a 9-volt battery, that charge may be the mineral component that you may pick up in whatever you're smoking. A retrohale, I say it all the time, for my new smoker friends, a retrohale allows you to identify in greater detail whatever flavor profiles make up whatever you're smoking. Again, we puff the stick. we don't inhale. You're holding some of the smoke in your mouth so that you can get a sensation on your tongue and on your cheeks. When you feel that sensation, of course it doesn't take that long, you're going to release the smoke through your mouth, holding the last portion so that can be channeled through your nose. Here's a demonstration. And there is where you'll realize the peppercorn tinge in your nostrils, very light. You'll be able to taste leather on the back end of your throat when you exhale through your nose. And you'll also be able to pick up some caramel tones, if that makes sense. Of course, again, we try to associate things that we smell with what it may taste like, or things that we taste, we try to imagine what it may smell like. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I'll admit, there's a certain level of uncertainty when you're trying to add new sticks to your lineup, or even figure out what new sticks to try. It can be hit or miss with whatever you choose. But of course, Compromiso is definitely one to at least try. This is a pleasant medium profile. If you're looking to expand your flavor profile, get away from the sweet stuff or get away from the cheap stuff. This is a little bit more expensive at $18 a stick. This came in a $6.52 Toro, and it hit me for about $18. I was a little upset to pay the $18, but I'm pleasantly surprised with what I found in Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. If you like the Liga Privada, this would definitely be a step above that Liga Privada in flavor profile. There is a certain sweetness that creates a smooth, creamy texture when you puff. And then, of course, there's the peppercorn on the Retrohale. It's not punchy. You can almost Dragonhale this. Let's try it. Yes, a little too much Dragonhale, you'll definitely get a punchy pepper sensation. And as we get into the half, it's always better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission. That's why we always smoke them naked. Yeah. I'm no professional by any means. However, I do enjoy the opportunity to share with my smoker friends those sticks that I enjoy, as well as those that I don't. As for this Compromiso, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, definitely one to add to the box. I will be smoking this again. I was being a little cheap at the local B&M, so I only got one, but I'm kind of satisfied with my purchase, but I will be spending that $18 once again to smoke another one. This is definitely a smooth smoke, chocolatey in flavor. It's rich in flavor, if you ask me. I'm actually able to identify many different flavors within this profile. The more prominent is the wood tone or the light pepper. When I say pepper, it's a few shakes, not very punchy peppery, but it is an introduction to the pepper flavor. So if you're looking to expand your profile, step away from the sweet stuff, step away from the cheap stuff. If you're smoking the strong stuff or the expensive stuff, this cigar lifestyle is truly about you doing what you enjoy. Let's not take this cigar shit too serious. I say it all the time. Price is not an indicator of quality. A cigar that costs $30 may not be as enjoyable as a $10 stick. Now, price is relative. You're willing to pay for quality. This is definitely a quality stick at $18. You're definitely getting your Liga Privada worth, your Plasencia worth in flavor profile with the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Same Compromiso. This definitely would be a smooth addition to anybody's box. This is an enjoyable stick. It doesn't break the bank, but it will extend the budget. But if you do find yourself spending extra money to find that experience doesn't justify the cost, then you might want to go back to your comfortable price range. But if you find extraordinary levels of flavor, refinement, and complexity in whatever you've chosen to smoke, then you'll know that cigar was worth the splurge. This Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust was definitely worth the $18. Again, I didn't want to spend it at the beginning, being cheap. But again, I decided to splurge, and I am pleasantly pleased as we come to the end of our session. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Blowing the Budget. With so much to do within this cigar lifestyle, I encourage you to expand your flavor profiles and dive deep into this cigar lifestyle. It is so much to learn, so much to enjoy, and so many different flavor profiles to taste. Whatever you're doing in this cigar lifestyle, y'all, make sure y'all keep it smoking. It's your boy Q Morgan in the building. Peace out.